Most people believe that if you work hard, stay disciplined, and make responsible choices, your financial life will steadily improve over time. But something strange has been happening. Millions of hardworking people are doing everything right and still falling behind. They earn more than their parents did. They're more educated, they work longer hours, and yet they feel more financially stressed than ever. This isn't an accident. And it's not because people suddenly became bad with money. It's because the rules changed and almost nobody noticed. For decades, the middle class followed a simple path to stability. Get trained, get hired, stay loyal, climb slowly, retire safely. That model worked in a slower economy. But today's economy doesn't reward stability the same way anymore. Today, income grows slowly, but expenses grow fast. Housing rises faster than wages, education costs explode, insurance increases, food costs more, transportation costs more, childcare costs more. So even when someone gets a raise, it often disappears immediately into higher living costs. On paper, income is up. In reality, purchasing power is down. This creates what economists call lifestyle compression, where your effort increases, but your financial breathing room shrinks. And here's where it gets more serious. Most people are still playing the old money game in a new money system. They focus only on earning income. But wealth is no longer built primarily through income. It's built through assets. An asset is something that produces value or cash flow without requiring your daily time. Examples include businesses, investments, royalties, digital products, ownership stakes, and scalable systems. But the average worker is taught almost nothing about asset building. They are taught budgeting, they are taught saving, they are taught debt avoidance. Those are useful, but incomplete, because you cannot save your way into wealth if your income is capped. There are only so many expenses you can cut, but there is no limit to how much value an asset can produce. This is why two people with the same salary can end up in completely different financial positions after 10 years. One person only earns and spends. The other earns and builds assets. One stays dependent on a paycheck. The other builds financial leverage. Leverage is the force multiplier of wealth. Leverage means your effort produces results beyond your personal time. Technology is leverage. Capital is leverage. Ownership is leverage. Systems are leverage. When you rely only on labor, you have no leverage. When you build assets, you create leverage. And leverage is what separates income from wealth. Another hidden factor hurting the middle class is silent inflation. Not the inflation you see in headlines, but asset inflation. Asset inflation means the price of wealth-building things rises faster than everyday goods. Stocks rise, real estate rises, private businesses rise. So people without assets get locked out, even while working harder. It becomes harder to buy into growth, which creates a widening gap between asset owners and income earners. This is why some people feel like they're running on a treadmill that keeps speeding up. They are not failing. They are playing a slower strategy in a faster system. And there's another trap that makes this worse. Most people increase their lifestyle every time income increases. Better car, better apartment, more subscriptions, more services, more convenience spending. This feels like progress, but often delays wealth building by years, because lifestyle upgrades compound just like investments do, but in reverse. They compound expenses. Meanwhile, asset builders delay lifestyle upgrades long enough to build ownership first. Not forever, just long enough to change trajectory. This is not about extreme frugality, it's about sequence. Build assets first. Upgrade lifestyle second. Most people are taught the opposite order. Earn more, spend more, save what's left. Wealth builders follow a different order. Earn, invest, build, then upgrade. The sequence changes everything. And none of this requires being rich at the start. It requires awareness and intentional direction. Even small asset ownership started early beats high income with no ownership, because assets scale, labor does not. If you want financial stability in the modern economy, the question is no longer how can I earn more per hour? The better question is, what can I build that earns without my hourly presence? That shift from worker to builder is the foundation of modern wealth. And the sooner someone understands that, the faster their financial trajectory changes. Because the middle class isn't disappearing due to laziness. It's shrinking because the strategy is outdated.